All right, man. This is some more busking. Now, I've never seen or heard these songs or videos at all. So, Andy Rue, are you ready again?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
It's like I don't work, no.
Blind-eyed. Y'all been asking for it.
No flame to spark my...
All right, let's get into it. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I have a very special guest, reoccurring guest to the channel. This young man,
Andy Rue.
What's up, man?
I'm back.
Yeah, he is.
We're back. We're doing it again.
Yes, yes. It is so crazy because I am old enough to be your father. That
that is
wild
crazy
to me. Holy smokes! But yo, young man, very talented. If you guys haven't seen, we have some really good NF reactions. Harry, Mack, Ren, like he's really up here. But this brother knows his stuff, man.
Appreciate it.
He's what's it called? Classically trained.
Classically trained on piano. I'm an engineer, producer, rapper, singer. Do all of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll comment down here as I always do. And you can check me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into this, you guys. We're gonna get this one started. So today, we're gonna react. We're gonna do two videos in this one. So we're gonna react to Ren and Sam Tompkins' "Blind Eyed" live. Now, y'all get a bunch of you guys have asked me to react to this joint. And there's different versions of it. I don't know if there's a music video or live. This is the one I found first, but a bunch of you guys asked for this version and other versions. This is the one I picked. So we'll see how this goes.
I'm kind of excited because I've only seen one video with Sam Tompkins in it, and he killed it. And it was that first busking video that we watched when I first reacted to Ren. This is tight. I'm excited.
What's really cool is this is an original song. I think this is their song. This isn't a cover.
I was gonna say that first first 30 seconds looked really high quality with the filming and everything. So I think you might be right about that too. That it's like
now we're gonna react to another video, okay? And I don't even know how to say this word. Diazepam. Have you heard that?
I've never heard that.
We'll have to look it up on here. I'm gonna look like a total generic.
I'm dead. I'm reading it backwards to see if it's like a secret message or something in there.
All right, well, let's just get things started, man. If you've been rocking with the channel, you know how it goes. Like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe. We're on our way to 100,000 subs. And, of course, we're doing it with y'all, and we really appreciate it. Let's get it going.
40-year-old
what?
boys are back in town. 40 boys are back in town. 40-year-old
what?
boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, and just like that, we're back. Let me get this logo down, bring the video up. Don't forget, I just dropped a new music video, Planned It. It is on the channel. I have original music videos, freestyles off the top of the dome. Support the original content as much as you do the reactions, and we love you long time. Now, you got a new joint. You dropped a new music video?
I did. I've been dropping little music videos from my album, just to kind of get a little more support on those, a little more visuals, so you guys can see my face and hear me sing. It's a little more. I feel like it's a little more appealing to do that. But yeah, my newest joint, newest song was "Don't Mind It," or not. Don't mind. I said that last time, bro. "Don't Walk Away." I have another song called "Don't Mind It." It's "Don't Walk Away" though. Okay. By Andy Roo, ANDIROO on all platforms.
In the first comment, put that in there when you say what's up to everyone.
Okay,
I'll pin it, and people who rock with you can go check that out.
Do it.
Support the artist, man. Support the original art while we support some of our favorite artists. Let's get it, man. This is Ren and Sam Tompkins, "Blind Eye." Let's get into this. I'm going to bring it back to the very beginning. Make sure this is turned up. Actually, I'm going to turn it up in here, too, so we can really hear it. All right, here we go. This is Ren and Sam Tompkins, "Blind Eyed."
Oh, that sounds wavy. Oh, It's like I don't work, no. No flame to spark my Nike's laced in dirt. Shit. I feel like I'm treading on my own soul. My headphones only working on the left side, but I try to live the right life. My eyes wide and I strive to stop my demons gripping. Ren, go.
Okay, I gotta stop this, man. I just gotta call it out for what it is. On all of these busking videos with Ren, the Big Push, Sam Tompkins and Ren, I always highlight the same thing. Okay, the talent level, right? This is crazy to me right here. Okay, the talent level is undeniable. They have a mic, an amp, and some basic speakers. No auto tune. Yeah. Okay, I've said that. Both of these fools are smoking.
Yeah.
Son, no,
I know.
stop.
I noticed that. I was like, is it legal there? I don't know.
Now I don't know what they're smoking.
I don't know what they're smoking either.
But all I know is that is like I've always like, yo, don't smoke so you can have better vocals, and better lungs, and better da-da-da-da.
Maybe they want that rasp.
I'm like,
I don't know.
Bro, this reminds me. I have a homie, yo. His name is CF. Okay, it stands for Constant Flow. He's down with Immortal Technique. And when he got out of jail, I believe, I don't know, something. Maybe I'm tripping, but all I know is when he went on tour with Immortal, we're in Albuquerque. Yeah. And he would just drop down and do push-ups, but he would just have a cig and he would just be like,
that's funny.
And I'm
He's
like,
training himself.
Yeah, but that's insane, dude.
Yeah. I think it's funny. Every one of these busking videos, it's funny how quickly people realize, oh shit, these guys are talented. I love it because it's like you'll see their reactions and stuff. Like I think a couple seconds ago, there was a girl in the back and she just went like, it was so funny. I was like, that's hilarious.
Normally,
these dudes are talented. I don't have anything super musical to say yet, but so far, I think it's just straight talent from them again that I'm seeing.
Yeah, normally I would wait to stop the video, but when I just see someone hitting those highs and just like,
yeah, right. You know,
like, what? I'm like, what the is going on? Right. Dude, that's just
funny.
Silliness.
Ren, go.
That's cool.
Bloodstained shirt. I feel like I'm always being chased by the devil. Yo, I try to talk, but I can't seem to get my spoken words right. And I try to keep my stutter alive. And this life, it can be ish, right? Got you like a flip knife, twist and make you sick, right? And I feel maybe I'll be better alone. And so I redirect the calls from my phone. I learned so many lessons from depression, but in essence I'm just wishing that these bad thoughts were gone.
I think it's interesting how they have one mic this time.
It's crazy because the lyrics are deep again. It seems like they're talking about depression, the pain within, and it's not being helped with, let's say, pharmaceuticals, I guess is what we can say. Now, again, these dudes are talented. Now, I only condone the greenery, too, if you guys know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That sticky icky. I condone the sticky icky. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? But anything else, I do not condone. Just
none of that man-made, none of that science fair shit.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Only the organic.
Only organic. Yeah. Like I was saying, though, I was like, it's kind of dope that they have one mic this time. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but that's really cool. I like that. I like that they kind of did that, so they're really going back and forth and stuff. It's more has more choreography to it. I like it a lot so far. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's crazy because when I go back, the lyrics are dope, but the music is catchy. Like it's not like super catchy, but it's just like a dope song.
Yeah,
it's like a really good song. Let's get it. When are we gonna go busking?
I know. I kind of want to. I was thinking of that earlier. I was like, this makes me want to go out, like downtown Colorado Springs, make a little video. Let's do it. I'm down. I'm so down.
Yeah,
I
man,
don't care.
This would be crazy.
We'll do our
We got to
songs.
come up with some bangers. We
Oh,
could
yeah.
do Prophecy.
I could do
That'd be kind of
Prophecy,
tight.
and then I just like hit it with the piano notes and shit
Yeah.
like that. Even the new song we got that they don't know about or have heard. I think you've played snippets probably.
Message.
Message.
Wait on this verse, it's actually.
You know, one thing I notice about Ren for sure is like anything that he writes has movements. We've talked about it in like every video. But it's just funny how consistent that is, that it's always like in movements. Like it's never just like one loop, like one looped.
What do you
chord
mean by
progression.
movements?
Like, cause you know, we were talking about like Bohemian Rhapsody in the past and stuff like that, kind of like how it kind of reminds us of that. It's just like that. Like it's like these different, like it'll like get a little bit more energy, maybe even change tempo, and then it'll go back to like the main theme from the beginning. That's not even like a chorus, it's just like the main theme or like overall mood. It just kind of switches all the different moods every once in a while. Sometimes he'll change the cadence of his guitar, like the rhythms and things that he does. Like earlier he was doing like just playing on the upbeats, like dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
and then he'll go back to the dun, 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 like so it seems like he definitely like focuses on like really separating each point that he's talking about in certain movements. I just kind of noticed that on like every single thing that he writes, even the rap stuff that, you know, we watched last time and stuff. I think it's really interesting. It just shows that he has like a really good ear for composition and just being just generally being creative, really. I mean,
and doing something different, breaking the mold, because it makes his sound unique to him.
Yep. Instead of just like chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, end, or whatever, you know.
Sometimes I guess sometimes it's when it's like time is against me. In my mind I kind of mind, yeah, though my mind it tortures me. But I shine, cause when I shine it's like my shines, they set me free. And I rhyme, I shine so bright, these rhymes come out of me. Times I bleed, times I crawl, times I slip, times I fall. Times my back's up against the wall, so hard that the whole building could fall. Times I bruise, times I break, times I'm true, times I'm fake, times I'm when the forward is the opening is swallowing me for goodness sake. I think I'm gonna break, cause the aching is fake. I'm awake in the world. My universe is the relate in the way. Wait at the world, don't wait. We make mistakes when it's all at stake. We eat up cake, sometimes no time for double taste. But
that's just the way life goes sometimes.
I don't wanna end up in the gutter being bad, but my trouble face down in the pocket where the sun don't shine. I'm coming on the back, on the track, and the top, and there's no peace. Like when it's unpacking.
That's crazy.
Oh Lord, take this pain away.
Bro, hold on.
Yeah. That's not genius. I'm not going to say it's just genius, but at the same time, it's like, how do you think of that? Like, just having him come back in, sing that, like, chorus again or whatever, and then dip out and continue. Like, that's tight.
Why isn't it genius?
I don't know. I mean, because I don't. Here's the thing. Maybe I'm
You
just
just
getting the
got called
idea
out.
right. I'm like, maybe the idea of genius is wrong. Because when I think of genius, I think of like something super complex that not a normal person would think of. But that wasn't too complex. It's just creative. But maybe it is genius. Maybe that is a point of genius. You know?
I just was tripping because we went from a track that I was going in a certain place. Then you talked about these movements and momentum shifts, and then he goes into chopping, and he's chopping at a speed that is like the best choppers. And when we say choppers, if you're not from America, that's when you're rapping fast. It's like a term from Tech Nine, Midwest choppers or choppers, but that very rapid flow. Dude, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Part of what makes him dangerous too. I know, like when I perform live and stuff like that, I think that's what gets people too, is they don't expect me to be a singer too, like a singer. So when I'm like rapping on my first track and then I go into like the singing stuff, everyone's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
And then that's the same thing that people did here. I think when Ren kind of went on to that verse, and that's just like that shock value that people really like. And that's again when I talk about Ren just being a dangerous artist. That's what I mean. That he brings something that not a lot of people bring.
Yeah. I do. I think of the track that caught me off the guard the most is High Ren, because he went in so many places, and then when he ended it with that spoken word, that track is truly like genius to me.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yo. So when you said that, I was kind of like, well, explain yourself. But if we are comparing this to High Ren, then I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. And that's what I mean.
But sometimes I look at it like when I see what I would call a genius at work, which I believe Ren is. That's why I said that, because I still feel like he is, like, because the more I get into this genre bending and how it's so unique, I'm like, this is genius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Kanye. It's like Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
I think certain things from Kanye are like the pinnacle of his genius.
Yeah.
But when I see him work and how he's changed the game, I'm like, yo, he's genius.
Right,
so
right,
is
right.
everything they do genius,
Exactly.
or is it just?
Yeah, and that's kinda
do
what
you
I was
just
saying.
kind of start being like, yo, this is amazing, right? This is amazing,
Yeah.
but High Ren is just the peak.
Well,
of
yeah,
his,
and that's what I
his
meant too.
genius.
It's not to discredit anything he's doing, obviously. Like, I think overall, yeah, dude, he's genius. There's no
Yeah.
question about it. I mean, he really is. It's just, I was just taking it piece by piece in that one little part. I'm like, what he did there specifically when when Sam came back in and sang, and then he went back to the rapping just like instantly. That in itself is not genius, but yeah, overall, this dude is genius. But that's cool. It's creative.
Yeah.
It's something that I would not have thought of, not what most people wouldn't have thought of. And I think that's what makes him so special is that he is creative. That's the thing.
He's killing this.
Put my trouble face down in the pot where the sun don't shine. I'm keeping on the back, on the track, and the top, and it's not no peace. I'm gonna put this on the pile, and I'm praying. Oh Lord, take this pain away.
Blind eye. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So that's a song that me and Ren wrote. If you want to follow us on Instagram, it's Ren Makes Music. That's REN Makes Music. I am.
Bro.
That's tight.
So yeah, that is an original joint.
Okay.
And golly, I don't even know what to say because we didn't really break down the lyrics. I think everything was self-explanatory.
Just depression, just talking about, getting over it, tired of it,
The pain, yeah, but the way they did it, like the more I think about it, also the level of complexity of hitting it with one mic. You kind of highlighted that, but now as I watch, and the other thing is like I freestyle, bro.
Yeah.
But I've never imagined playing a guitar and hitting all the notes and rapping that fast. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of wild. All right, man. You guys let us know what you think of that, man. You guys might, I don't know if you got beef with Andy Rue for the genius or you know what I mean? Y'all got to let us know, man.
That's why he's genius. Ain't no one here saying he ain't genius. That's why he's like, now everyone hates me for his Bob Marley now.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that was Bob
I got
Marley.
Yeah, I know. Everyone was
Yeah, that's
flaming me. It's okay. Maybe we just got to react to that next. We got to react to some Bob Marley. You got to put me on reggae, bro.
Dude, I can't. That's actually truth. That's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to put me on.
Bro, you don't. That's crazy, guys. Yeah, we might have to react to Bob.
Oh yeah. No, Dren is seriously like, actually, like that dude. This dude is so talented. I mean, that's one of the things that really gravitated me so much towards him when you first show me him is how genius and how like. He's just so talented, man. This dude's like literally a prodigy. I mean, I really have a lot of respect for Ren.
What is the? Oh, let's look this up. Diazepam.
Oh yeah.
Now, right now, everyone's in the chat like, bro, it means this.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
they
yeah.
are. No, my bad, y'all.
How'd you not know?
I didn't go to college. I barely made it through high school. Come on now, Diazepam. That's how I'll
look it
remember
up.
how to spell
Or
it.
you could look at it.
Let's see, Diazepam.
Side effect. Oh, okay. It's a
Uh-oh.
drug.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I don't.
That's
Like,
an anxiety. Okay, anxiety meds.
okay, cool. That's cool. I'm not supposed to know that because I've never been on anxiety meds.
So I'm not supposed to know that.
Okay, cool. Now I know. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's funny because you were just talking about how you only support green.
I mean, I'm not saying. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is these. Okay, I'm gonna just say it for real. Ren is an influence. He is genius. He's an influence. If a young kid sees him with, let's say, a Newport, they might be like, yo, it's cool to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's not cool to do that.
Yeah,
But if it's the green,
Yep.
I'm cool with that. That's all. That's why I said
Right,
that.
right.
I'm not tripping on like.
Oh, okay.
People, some people get diagnosed with certain things and they need certain meds.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm not saying, oh, don't do
No,
that. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So I just wanted to clarify that real quick.
That's good.
I'm just messing around, but that's my personality, y'all. I'm a 43-year-old man raising a daughter. I'm always gonna be like daddy. You know what I mean? Like if when I meet Red, I'll be like, Red, you ain't smoking cigs, are you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you need to get off that. That's just how I am
Yeah.
in my real life. I tell my homies who drink too much, bro, you need to slow down drinking.
Yep.
My homies who eat too much, I'm like, bro, you know what? That's just me.
Cut the
Daddy
carbs.
P. So, all right, Diazepam, which is, I don't even know how to say it, but it's obviously a pharmaceutical. So let's get into this, man. I have no clue. You guys, this is our first time reactions. I've never heard this song. I've never heard the last song. I've never seen these videos. So this is actually a first time reaction for me. And as you know, Andy Rue, I think this is like maybe the fourth song you've ever heard
Something
from
like
Ren.
that, yeah,
So,
4 or 5.
Yeah, man. So here we go. We're going to dive into this one. For some reason, I don't know why, I remember during 2020, the first lockdown, when everyone was supposed to stay home. For some reason, that reminded me of that, where it was just like everyone just in like an apartment building or something.
Yeah.
I seem to feel so much better when it kicks in. Chemical kitchen, feel my brain destruct. Oh, diazepam me. Turn that volume down on my demons and you give me relief just for a second and you make it all so numb.
Oh, why diazepam do you make me feel like everything's not dissolving? Spinning doors are evolving. Swallow a tablet, I'm overindulging. I've tried diazepam to be the optimist and resist cards folding. You're the crutch that I'm holding. Don't want tomorrow, cause right now I'm golden.
How his production in terms of like the engineering isn't overdone. I like that a lot. It's not very processed, it's very raw. This is what a lot of his fans say too, that I've seen kind of in the comments, that like they like so much about Ren, and I have to agree with them. You know, I like how raw it is. I think it kind of brings the emotion out more, you know, when you start adding pitch correction and over compressing and doing a lot of EQing and just stuff like that, which obviously this still has good production quality. It's no knock on that. It's just very intentional that they're making sure, like, you know, I don't know if he engineers it himself or if he has a producer, but it's whatever's going on, there's some communication where it's like, hey, let's keep this as raw as possible while we can still make it sound good and stuff like that. So I like it.
Yeah, I'm tripping out because this is the first time I've heard him do something over production and a sound like this.
Okay.
And this sounds really big to me.
Yeah.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like almost some like stadium, like a radio type stuff.
Right.
Dude, the lyrics, it's like weird because I'm over here like, what is that? But essentially, it's saying it's volume, which I didn't know either. So this is just interesting. But bro. It's crazy because it kind of fits the first song we did too. Yeah, it's like in the same pocket, but totally different sound. And I believe he produces all of his own music and makes all his own beats. Okay. So this is just
probably mixes it, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Now I'm interested to see. I'm paying attention to the lyrics a little bit, but I think what I'm gathering is that he doesn't like that he has had to have used this to kind of get over whatever he was getting over.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I felt that way too, but it's almost like, dang, I feel good right now.
Yeah.
But you know,
but
that's
like,
what I was
but
kind
at
of
what
getting.
cost? Do I? Because I know a lot of people.
He said these doors are revolving.
Right, and it's like you should never feel shame for having to go on medication. You know, me personally, my beliefs, and I'm not a doctor, by the way. I'm gonna make that disclaimer right now. Me personally, though, in my life, you know, when I was struggling with really, really heavy anxiety, you know, over the past few years and stuff. To me, I'm always like, I'm going to exhaust every option before medication. I see medication as a very last resort. For some people, they just don't have that in them, or maybe they have exhausted every last, you know, option. And one of the things that, you know, I hear from a lot of my friends who are on medications and stuff is that they hate it. They hate that they have to rely on it and stuff. Yeah. But sometimes you just got no option. And that causes them some shame. And you shouldn't feel shame for having to help yourself in certain ways that are non-traditional or whatever. But that's just, you know, the reality of the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a complex one for me. For me to get into it, it would turn this reaction into something else.
Deep, yeah.
And I would have to talk about a percentage of it on Rumble. So.
Yeah, it's fun.
But I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see people doing better.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I don't knock anyone. I don't think anyone should feel shame either. But we definitely have to take accountability and try to get out of certain things if it's
at
possible.
all possible. Yeah.
Yes.
I've tried Diazepam to be the optimist and resist cards folding. You're the crutch that I'm holding. Don't want tomorrow, cause right now I'm golden. Oh, Diazepam.
That like in the one rapping video with the what do you call it, with the mush peas or whatever it's called. It's what I was talking about, kind of where you're like the Mac Miller, kind of like just adding these crazy like extra elements that are not traditional in, you know, production and stuff like that. Like you hear in the background is like just kind of like that out there kind of in your face synth and stuff, but it adds to it so much. I love it a lot.
When you leave, why can't I breathe like you've stolen my very essence, my coding? Went for a swim and then drowned in your ocean. Don't lie, Diazepam. You promised me the world, but now I'm rotting and molding. In my face it feels swollen. Anesthetic, I block that emotion.
Okay. Oh, that's tight. Okay, so I just want to talk about like lyrically. I think I'm starting to get the hang of like what he was saying and stuff like that, where it's like almost sounds like it's not working anymore. Something like hey, you know, talking to this drug, you promised me this, and now I'm feeling this kind of stuff. Yeah. I like that a lot.
Something about I've been encoded and all this stuff.
Exactly.
It's deeper than just a surface level.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love that he's including kind of the more those guitar solos into his actual music too, like his actual not like busking music and stuff. I love that. That's so tight. This is fire.
Anesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same. Oh, Diazepam. Synesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same. Don't lie, Diazepam. Synesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same.
Self-destructive healing.
That was the hardest line. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Self-destructive healing. Like that's like very powerful and profound.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you have to dive into something like that, that's the thing. People get on me, but I know my stuff, man. But one of the things is when you have to get on those type of things, the first thing typically, and a lot of those things do, is they affect your gut biome, and they kind of mess with your internal organs. Yeah. And I was telling people how your gut is your second brain. So like, it's really important because it's helping run the ship. Yeah. And people don't make these, you know, in America, because there's a lot of different countries that are starting to watch our programming. But in America, there's us, and I don't even know if it's Europe. It's literally America and one other country are the only countries that are allowed to have pharmaceutical ads. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yes. So we're the only countries. There's two countries, America and I forget which other one. We're the only ones in the world that have pharmaceutical ads. But in our ads at the very end, it's like it's all sunshines and rainbows, and it's ads.
All the disclaimers,
like a possibility for blah, 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 they just start talking all fast, like the side effects, the potential side effects. And essentially, in my life experience, again, I've had a lot of life experience. My mom passed of cancer, and that was the thing that woke me up to all this and started taking the time to understand what's going on. When you're dealing, she dealt with cancer for 15 years, man, just coming back to different places. I won't go down that road, but what I I did find out is that, yeah, a lot of these things will have side effects, and it will affect your gut biome, your digestive system, and stuff like that, and self-destructive healing.
Yeah.
Because you're over here trying to heal. You're trying your hardest to feel better. They're telling you, hey, take this. This is going to make you feel better. And it does. But then all of a sudden other things start happening. You're like, yo, why can't I hold down food, or why can't I do this, or whatever the case may be? And it's like, it's a struggle. And I know it's a struggle for a lot of people. And it's tough, man.
Even mentally, I think that's part of the line when he was talking about like, don't lie to me and stuff like that. Like, that's really all those drugs are doing. It's not taking care of the issue. It's making you feel better from that issue, or it's blocking the thing that's causing that issue, but it's not taking care of it. It's not therapy. It's not meditating or whatever is going to actually help you get over those mental health struggles. And sometimes it is a chemical, balance issue or whatever in your head. But sometimes it really is just like what you're feeding your brain, what you're telling yourself, your self-image, a lot of stuff like that, and that's a lot of the times what these people feel like with these medications is that it's not fixing the issue. It's just like, I'll do anything to make me feel better, even if that means just completely block that part of my brain.
It's a complex subject matter because people don't realize how much environmentally affects us, from drinking water to the food you consume, from the things you consume in your brain. Sometimes you're handed certain genetics. So this is a complex subject. Obvious, we're not doctors, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking from a concerned parent who literally dealt with a 2-year-old or a 1.5-year-old child, my daughter, who had arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease that affects her very heavily. And I had to figure out what we could do to shift this. And I'm not going to mess up this reaction by talking about the specifics, but it was crazy. And I learned even more from that. And this is after coming off my mom having the cancer stuff. So, I don't say these things for people to, not listen to the professional help or the expert help they're given.
Absolutely.
It's just also be proactive in your life,
Yeah.
And do what you can to make your life
exactly
better.
like I said, just exhaust every option that you can until you get to that last resort. And I think it's interesting that you said you're speaking from a concerned parent, because it's funny because I'm speaking from a friend, right? Like mental health issues are a huge issue in my generation.
Yes.
Think
about that. Mental health is the worst it's ever been
in my generation. It's been all around me.
Yeah.
Everyone I've surrounded myself with deals with this kind of stuff. So that's the point of view I get.
And we're supposed to have everything, think about this. Everything we're supposed to be doing is supposed to get better. But mental health, guess what though? You said in your generation, we got to kind of key that in. In first world countries. Mental health is not like this in all different countries. When you start really going the schematics and you're like, this is where mental health is getting kind of wild. Why is that? I don't know, you guys. But it's interesting because you got to think about this. There's people people who have legit PTSD, not that PTSD isn't legit, but people are literally like bombs are falling. Yeah. And it's like you'll catch clips of people playing checkers and laughing. Using the human experience. So we all have to have compassion and empathy for all of us because we're all going through things and all we can perceive is what is through our mind. But something's going on when these generations, when you see specific generations and specific cultures going downhill more and more, and we don't want to acknowledge, we want to blame everything else but the things that are right under our nose. Yep. So that's one of the things, as a concerned parent raising a kid, I look at all this stuff, what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, man, Ren really got us talking at the end.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to be downloading this one. This one's tight.
That's what real artists do, man. They get you talking. And God bless him, man. God bless him. And I know he's going through some health stuff, but I think he's learning some stuff because I'm seeing him say it. He's saying it. He said it, not me. Yeah. Self-destructive healing. It explains the whole thing because it's like, it's this, crash and burn type of thing. It's that irony. It's that isn't it ironic, don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's the free ride. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
That, song, right?
That was good, bro. Did you write that?
No,
I'm just playing.
Message. Anyways, you guys, we love Ren over here, man. We love the conversations he sparks. And let us know what you guys think, man. Did you enjoy this? Are you rocking with us? Is Andy Rue exiled from reactions for not saying that Choppa style was
You're
a
speaking
genius?
it into existence. You're speaking it into no real shit though. You
These
guys
are
have
real
been,
reactions in the moment.
Yeah,
F that,
real
yo.
shit.
F that. That's
Y'all
what
have
you
been
think.
supporting a
Who
lot.
cares?
Yeah.
Bro, I love that. I love catching
yeah.
these moments on camera.
Oh, yeah.
It's real. It's raw. It's live. And I know what you meant. But I had to give you a little pushback.
Oh, of course, of course. Oh, I know they're supporting. You guys have been supporting like crazy over on the other channel, on my channel. So
if we didn't love Ren, we wouldn't be doing these reactions.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, man. You guys let me know, should I bring Andy Rue back? Even though I'm going to no matter what. But, you know what I'm saying? If y'all go
shows
crazy,
how much you want me back.
I'll bring him back sooner. All right, you guys. We love you, man. Like, share, and comment on all the content. If you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the channel. God bless all y'all, man, because I think a lot of you guys, if you relate to this music, you might have dealt with something with your mental health, with your physical health, and just keep fighting the good fight. I know it's not easy, you guys. I really do. Now, I might not have been in those same situations, but you got to remember, I'm in a military town, military family. I got a lot of brothers out there who served and saw a lot of really bad things, and it affects them every day. I understand at that level, and I want to see all you guys do good and get better. So much love, light and beyond. Peace. 40.
Peace.
He's like 20.
20.
Thank you for being some man.
We're boys.
40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys.